Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to SSSLSG Gurukulam online classes. Today we are going to hear about sound. A very interesting chapter. You might have seen your teacher telling like this. When you are shouting loudly, the teacher will come and say, sometimes she or he will take a stick and beat on the desk, correct? And say, don't shout. And he or she has to shout because you will be shouting more. And that's all. No, they have got very interesting examples in the environment. So come on, can you tell me some of the examples where you hear the sounds? Yes, we will be hearing the sculling of leaves. When the wind blows, the leaves will vibrate, correct? And what else? Whisper of rains. So nice, especially when the rain comes for the first time in the rainy season, say in the month of June, first week. First rain comes, that is welcomed by one and all with all joy. And there you will have the whisper of rains. And if there is a small child, what the child will do? It will make some sound. If it is hungry, it will start crying. If any danger comes, it will start crying. And if it is happy, again it shows some gestures. Correct? So child will show all different kinds of sounds. Even you might have heard about birds, chirping of birds in early mornings. How many have the habit of getting up early in the morning? Okay? So you have chirping of birds. You might have heard a lot of good sound if you are to seashore, waves. And I need not tell about music, instrumental music, vocal, all this. They also give sound. So here is one beautiful video about the rain. So this is a common experience for all of you. Here rain is coming and rain is giving sound. And it's a very beautiful sound, It's all, that's why we say nature is very, very beautiful. It is one example, correct? And also you are aware of all the instruments, of course. Some of you may not know all the instruments, but especially those who are in cities. And also sound plays a very important role in our lives. It helps to communicate with one another. Suppose when you meet each other, what you will do? You say Namaste, or say Sai Ram, or Ram Ram, whatever it is. Folding your hands, correct? So that is a way of greeting. There is a sound again. Sometimes you shake hands. You have done well in the exam. You got a first prize. Like that. Again you have to express it. That's also sound, correct? So communication is possible by the help of sound. Introduction of different musical instruments, the variety of sound they produce and their effect on us. You may be having talam in your house, 2 brass plates. You may be having kanjira, harmonium, tabla, so many things. Nowadays, lot of instruments are there. And each instrument has its own beauty in sound production, correct? So anyway, the sound is a very, very important form of energy. Can you name some of the forms of energy? Yeah, your light energy, electric energy, mechanical energy and so on. So also sound. Sound is also a kind of energy. So our common experience that we hear different kinds of sounds. And one interesting sound, we are very interested in the class. What is that? That is when the teaching ends, at the end of the teaching period, ringing of the bell, especially long bell for lunch or long bell for games, then you will be very, very interested, correct? Even I also, as a student, I used to enjoy the long bell to go out of the class, especially if it is a game period. Next is a games period, we enjoy it. We will waiting for the bell to ring. Even if it is less, if it is late by 1 minute or 2 minutes, we will be upset. Why still the bell not ring? And the second one is sound of the doorbell. Suppose you want to go to your neighbor's house, friend's house, or if you want, he wants to come to your house, what he does? He presses the doorbell. And of course, in doorbell there are lot of musics are there. Usually they have a pleasant voice. Is it not? So when you press the bell will give sound. And by hearing the bell sound, the owner of the house or anybody will come and open the door, correct? So doorbell is a very interesting form of sound. In the hide and seek game, a person who is blindfolded can catch the remaining players by the sound of footsteps. This is a village game. I don't know whether city boys or girls may know it. Villages it is there. Hide and seek means what? They cover the eyes with some cloth, and you will make the boy or girl to go around. There will be a circle in which all boys or girls will be made to sit. While going around, you want to catch. How do you catch when somebody is coming near you? That is by the sound of the footsteps. So small sound of the footsteps, then you can immediately catch that person. Even though he cannot see in the eyes, the sound of the footsteps can make him to locate the boy or girl approaching him. Is it not? Even you heard about whistling. How many of you know whistling? Different kinds of whistlings are there. These are very flute music. They are very enchanting way of sounds, correct? So, and also you have seen the different instruments like this. Here you have flute, there will be holes inside it, it will be hollow. And in Krishna, you might have seen Lord Krishna had a flute attached to his body only. And some devotees asked that flute, how lucky you are always with the Lord. And the flute said, see me, there is nothing inside. If you are free from ego or attachment, you will be near to God. So, and also sitar, one of the very soothing sound, you get it from sitar. Tabla, it is a percussion instrument. And harmonium also, there will be reeds in that, and it requires a lot of practice, is it not? But it will be very nice to hear. In a music room of our school, we hear the sound produced by musical instruments like flute, tabla, harmonium, etc., etc. Okay? And of course, you can have a big list of this. And now let us see how sound is produced. And so this, sound needs a medium to pass from one place to another. And here you can see the particles which are condensed here, we call it as condensation. And you also have, so this is condensation, this is rarefaction. So condensation, I can say compression also, compression, rarefaction, compression, rarefaction, like that it continues. So it goes in the form of a wave. What kind of wave it is? It's called longitudinal waves, where the waves will be parallel to the medium. The sound produced in one particular place is transferred to the ears by the help of waves, correct? And of course, you should know that sound transfers from one place to another place by the help of vibrations. So vibration, sound is produced by a vibrating body. Here you see what the sound comes in, that is what called speaker. So whatever sound comes here, it comes to the ears and it comes in the form of waves. And while it comes from here to there, it goes in the form of waves, and that is nothing but longitudinal waves, and these are produced by a vibrating body. Now you are hearing what I am telling. Are you hearing? Yeah. And how do you get it, that sound? That is because whatever I am going to speak, it will be recorded here and it will put to your mobiles, and there the vibrations, same vibrations will be repeated. That is how you can hear, correct? And let us see one activity now. See, here is your friend. What is he doing? He is having a stick. And what is this? It is a metal plate or pan, and it is hung so that it should not touch the wall. And if you hit it with a stick, what happens? Even you can try with a plate or a bell, but even. So if you hit with a stick, we hear a sound. Now if you touch this plate gently with your finger, what do you observe? We feel the vibration, correct? We feel the vibration. So again you strike the plate with the stick and hold it tightly with your hands. So if you hold it, what do you observe? Sound is not heard because there are no vibrations. If you catch it in your hands in both sides, sound is not heard because vibrations are not produced. So this is one activity you can try there. So there are a lot of experiments, not one or two. You can try one by one. You may also be knowing. This is one example given in their book. So what are vibrations? Vibrations are to and fro movement, or you can say back and forth motion of an object is called vibration. Are you following? So to and fro motion. You might have heard about pendulum. You heard? Simple pendulum you may see in some of the clocks. So there will be a metallic bob, and this bob will be moving. So this is what is called to and fro motion of the bob. From one end to another end it moves. Correct? So that is what is called as vibration. When a tightly stretched band is plucked. Here band means what? A rubber band. Rubber band is plucked. It vibrates and produces sound. Okay? So not only that, anything, even strings also. You might have seen violin, veena, sitar and all. That is all nothing but plucking of the strings. So that gives vibrations, and these vibrations will give to sound. When it stops vibrating, it does not produce any sound. Suppose you are playing on a veena. Only when your hands are moving on the string, it gives sound. If you do not move the string on the string, sound is not heard. Correct? So one simple, it is a cheap and best, available for 10 rupees. And especially you might have seen in the car festivals of your place or in front of the temples, they sell it. What is it called? Ek tara. How it is made? Here is a hollow coconut shell and this is a bamboo stick. So hollow shell, coconut shell is tied to a bamboo stick and there will be a string here. What you call it is a binding wire, some type of thin wire. And this is made out of again bamboo, made to move on that. You have heard it? Yeah, it's a very interesting one. So if you play in that, identify its vibrating part. But the vibrating part here, there is nothing but the string there. String is the vibrating part. And this is made to move on the string, produce vibrations, and hence the sound is produced. Now shall we make a list of all the vibrating parts? Come on, you can see the different instruments here. Now we will see the musical instruments and vibrating part producing sound. For example, in veena, we have a stretched string. There will be a string there and it will be stretched and it is tightened by some knobs there. When you just pluck it, it gives sound. Tabla, stretched membrane. See, in tabla, you find some membrane there. So when you just beat it, there will be variation in the and vibration is produced and hence the sound is formed, and you can tighten it like this here, tightness are there. In flute you have holes. So this is the flute, there will be holes and these holes will have air columns. So just by opening or closing, that gives a beautiful sound or beautiful music is heard in the flute. In ghatam you have saddle and bridge. You might have seen here, they will be beating with that. It's actually earthen pot there, a special kind of earthen pot. And there will be a saddle and bridge which connect to our body. So it will be kept on the stomach here and they beat it. That is how the vibrations are produced. In sitar, again stretched string. So in sitar also there will be beautiful sound is heard in sitar. Manjira, there is nothing but vibrating plates. See here. So when they beat it, you may be having in your house also. When you beat it now, there will be vibrations and that gives sound. Harmonium, and this is a reeds here. They are made up of vibrating reeds here. So when you just press it, and it produces sound. So anyway, you can go on listing out like this. So all the instruments which are the vibrating parts producing sounds. Note it down. Okay. You can add some more to it. Now let us see the home assignment. First question, what is vibration? Give an example. Second, identify the part which vibrates to produce sound in the following instruments: dholak, sitar, flute. And third one, show an activity to show that a vibrating object produces sound. Okay. Now let us see what Bhagwan Baba says. Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba says, hear all and say nothing. So you should have patience. Many people will tell so many things, and you should not tell anything for that. Just you must hear it. Give all and take nothing. So go on giving, giving, giving. So the giving will increase your love. Correct? At least if you don't have anything, give a smile. That also is a good seva. But take nothing. Don't do like this. Always like this. Okay? Bear all and do nothing. Suppose your friends sometimes may tease you, push you, pull you, all these things. It's all friendly. So take it in the right spirit. Okay? And don't show reactions for that. Purposely, if they are troubling you, you can show a reaction. Otherwise, friendly means it must take friendly only. Serve all and be nothing. Don't serve for name and fame. Okay? So, silently, whatever the right hand gives, left hand should not know. Right hand has given so much like that. So, this is a very interesting message of Bhagwan Baba. Come prepared with the home assignments. Thank you.